It is a very bad idea to have players able to bet on their own team. I get it. It says you're confident. It says that your team, you believe in your team to win. Like, I get all that. But there's just too much that can and will go wrong if you allow players to bet on their own team. If the player bets a lot of money on his own team and the kicker misses the game winning field goal, or his teammate drops the game winning touchdown pass, or if the coaches lose the game with very questionable play calls, then that player is going to be holding a grudge against the coaching staff for making the bad play calls that cost his team the game. That player is going to want to fight those teammates in the locker room. He's going to be holding a grudge against them. Imagine if the whole team bets on the team to win and the kicker misses the field goal, and now everyone is going to hate that guy. Or the running back fumbles the game winning touchdown at the goal line stand. Now everyone's going to be hating on the running back if they bet on the team to win. I mean, that's why it's just such a very bad idea to have players bet on their own team to win. And they should not be able to bet on their own team to win. They shouldn't be able to bet on their team, period. If a player can bet against his own team, a player could bet against his own team on principle and purposely start dropping every ball that's thrown his way. Or if he plays linebacker, he bets on the other team, he starts purposely missing tackles. Like, it is a very, very bad idea to have players betting on their own team, for or against. No. Zero tolerance. That is the policy going forward. The only thing that exists for the NFL's gambling policy is to keep over-unders of yards for the entire fourth quarter, because why else are you watching a blowout game, a 35-point lead in the fourth quarter? You're watching for the over-under. It's 35-7, turn the game off. It's 35-7, the over-under is 45. You're watching that fourth quarter. So more people exposed to legalized betting, and the over-unders and the point spreads are still alive in a blowout game in the fourth quarter, then that's the only thing that's going to exist for the NFL in regards to legalized betting getting more exposure throughout the game. Or just people otherwise that don't care about football are going to start tuning into it because of betting. But a lot can and will go wrong if you start to bet for your own team and it goes all wrong because of a teammate. And there'll be fights going out in the locker room. It will destroy locker room chemistry. You cannot have that. So if anyone asks what's wrong with a player betting on his own team, that's exactly why right there. You cannot have that. You cannot. Mistakes are just a part of the game. You can't have grudges against your own teammates because they cost you your little bet. That can't happen. And it won't happen. Hopefully. I think the NFL has made it clear what the policy is after what has gone on with the Detroit Lions. They're not allowed to have a family member bet on their behalf. They're not allowed to do it in the team facility. I believe the rules have been the rules have been mentioned yet again. There should be no question marks what the policy is. These guys make too much money to simply be betting on football. It is greed. It is silliness. It is silliness when you're paid millions of dollars. You get lifelong health coverage from the NFL. These guys should not risk their careers and their livelihood to partake in betting on football. Maybe you can do it in the NBA. Sure is a lot going on in the NBA for months. You do it in other sports, but as long as you're playing and employed by the National Football League, you will not be betting on outcomes. Well, I mean, that's the thing is that a friend, let's say player A bets on the, you know, the coach to lose. Player A bets on the coach to lose, and his best friend is the coach quarterback. Hey, buddy, call him up. Hey, can you like not try to win the game? Blah 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 blah, and that's what they'll do. So if their friends are betting on the football game, they'll be calling up each other saying, "Hey, I have to win this week." There can be collusion between the players out there. Over under for the your player stats are this. Don't throw the touchdown pass. Go audible to the running play. A lot can go wrong, period.